Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here. Shot goal! That is good strength. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Lobbed in behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rummenigge.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Gilberto Silva can be of paramount importance, Peter.
The man they call the invisible wall.
Indeed, he was the invisible wall. Happy to do all the selfless work so others can...
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital. Japan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Xavi Alonso. Foot in. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Xavi Alonso, and he's had a hit! So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk tries to clear. He's in here! Shapes to shoot! Goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nedved. Fiddles it through. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. And the counter is on. He's played him through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And for a moment, chance for the header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. He's in, short, he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he's in on goal. Pullet. Nedved. Pullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Pretty robust defending.
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gilberto Silva. Nedved. And that has put paid to that. Nesta gets it away. Japan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Nedved.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do...
Oh, no, this does not look good. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Hullet, picked out brilliantly. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Ribery. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gilberto Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Madrid get their fourth corner. Big header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
3-0 and real chance! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, great chance! Oh, that should get the job done. Rummenigge producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a shade optimistic.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power. Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Thuram.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Threads one in. That is lovely. Mateus. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Mateus! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Bullet. Just eases him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Nedved has given away a free kick. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Xavi Alonso. Moved on forwards. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. Mateus. Nedved.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Nedved wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Messi. Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lahm. Shifted upfield. That's Nedved. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's had it nicked away. Back into the middle. Hullet has a goal! There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Japan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mateus. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Hullet. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. For Xavi Alonso. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caught offside that time. Rummenigge. Ribery is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rummenigge. And it's Nedved. He could be in here. He rises! And that has been cleared. Nedved.
The attendance for this match.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's away! Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Hullet. Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil have their second corner now.
For Japan, number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 25, Nedved. Number 17,
Gilberto Silva gets it away.
coming on the field, number 9, Eto.
Japan
Number
are
22,
looking to go forward now.
Iniesta. Number 14, Grau. Substitution.
Looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big chance! Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No luck with that dink over the top. Eto is herring after that one. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's a good... And Hullet!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Japan, number 20.
Japan making consecutive changes here.
Coming on to replace
Shevchenko
him
coming
is
on here as
number
broadly
11,
expected.
Well, this could
Shevchenko.
lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And it's skewed away. Oh, what a mistake! And one more try!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Can he finish? They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Shevchenko with chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Japan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vardy certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And smartly reclaimed. We are into stoppage time. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's looking to set free a runner. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neatly clipped into space. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Iniesta. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Nedved has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he was quick to react. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Victoria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're...
Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds were...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest.
Japan
A sporting
against
event which
Inter.
has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. We expected better, and so did he. And he's been shifted off it.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Rummenigge. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely feet. Rijkaard.
Ronaldinho.
And that's been intercepted. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. David Villa.
Ronaldinho.
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Japan are looking to go forward now. David Villa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Alonso. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Real Ronaldinho! Goal! Inter!
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. This might spell danger. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Games hinge on moments like this. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Gullit gets good distance on it. Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Edmilson. Rummenigge. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Good read, needed to be. Iniesta. Gullit.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gullit. Rummenigge. Iniesta. Now it's Nedved. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. Gently done. It's a goal kick. And they win it back again. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Gullit. Gullit.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Iniesta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Japan. Number 22, Iniesta. Coming on the field is
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Ribery.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Japan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Bouts of passing here, really. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, nice touch. David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rummenigge. He's through, now is he in? Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that could set him on his way. Nedved.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Japan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Rummenigge! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now who's going to be first to this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played back in. This ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. Pull it.
There's the shot!
Oh,
And again! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. David Villa. Rummenigge. David Villa looking to run onto it. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Inter Milan have their third corner.
Substitution for Japan. Number 17, Xabi Alonso. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 20, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 14,
Soboslai plays it short.
number 9, Ito.
Get a throw in.
Number 7, Servet. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Baron. Here's Nedved.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Thuram does really well to win the ball there.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Pinches it off him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. And that is as far as it goes. Japan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end...
Merda, foi só jogo difícil, velho. Essa Copa mal do mundo, tô quebrado, destruído, velho. Só jogo difícil pra se lascar, mano. Tem opção de serviço, cara. Tira de mim, pelo todo. Isso.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pull it, shot a goal!
And he's taking no chances there.
Rummenigge, pull. Decent hit! It's a goal! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Substitution.
Al-Saad already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When
Great hit! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Japan find a position of real strength now.
There's the shot! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Japan with the corner, they're first. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that was very necessary. Pullet powering forward here. First quarter of an hour gone. Well read, nice interception. Japan have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Iniesta.
Can he put it away? And he hits the net. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Xabi Alonso, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Look at this, tries a shot! Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. Shapes to shoot! Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary. First quarter of an hour gone.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Griezmann. Havertz. Nice interception, well timed. Xabi Alonso. And it's Iniesta. And he was quick to react. Palmeiras look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
Great chance! He's delivered all right! And Palmeiras score first!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Palmeiras have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Iniesta. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Ruben Neves. Palmeiras have a free kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier...
He's gone for goal! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. We expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe. Iniesta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pressing high and with purpose. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. In with a header! They
to pull clear.
Japan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe.
Great hit!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Iniesta. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Well, played right into his path.
Rummenigge! And he hits the net! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Japan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pull it. Gilberto Silva. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is one way to stop him. So much time and space here.
Big chance! In he goes again.
No, not the best of headers. Tar picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Havertz. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. It's Nedved!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Still they trail and time is ticking away.
camisa 9.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Looking for the run. Hendrick going about things with real menace. Iniesta. Pull it. Chance to shoot, and the shot!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Saliba can get it clear. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Played back in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the finish! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Palmeiras go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Has a look and place it forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Ruben Neves. Always onto this. There's no flag. Japan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Iniesta. Gilberto Silva. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's found him in space. Ruben Neves. Hullet. Japan have reclaimed it. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Hullet. There's the hit! Really well taken goal.
Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance.
Real chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Rummenigge. Iniesta. Iniesta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Costa Curta. Palmeiras clearly now in lead preservation mode. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
And already we're underway here. Figo.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Figo. Davids. Xabi Alonso, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
That is a great ball.
He's great chance! Goal! Japan!
Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And it's Iniesta. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Schneider. Sao Paulo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bale.
Thuram.
Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that should get the job done. Ah, that's a fine interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Rummenigge! Drogba. Figo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's played him through. Oh, has a go! And another try! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Figo. Looking for the runner. Spread neatly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely aimed pass. Thuram deals with that comfortably. It's Figo! Sao Paulo with the corner, their first. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Ruben Diaz engages and forces him off the ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Shifted upfield. Vigo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's got the shot away! They've done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Rummenigge!
There will be
Vigo.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Iniesta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pull it. Caught offside that time. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Japan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Floated through.
Van Dijk. Vigo. And it's Schneider. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great hit!
Vigo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Vigo. Schneider. Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Davids. It's Hullet. And here's Drogba. Lovely ball and a real... It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Sao Paulo are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Xavi Alonso. Bale looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Hullet. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Japan. Number 22, Iniesta. Number 25, Nedved. Number 13,
Thuram.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 20,
Japan still have the cards to affect this game. And that is expertly dealt with.
And the counter is on.
Francesco Totti. Number 9, Eto'o.
Quality
Number
ball.
23, Schneider.
He's through, now is he
Substitution
in?
progress.
It's one! Xavi Alonso. Eto'o. Schneider. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Eto'o. Totti. Now it's Sorloth. It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Seedorf. Kaká. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Eto'o. Davids. Oh, it's Seedorf. Eto'o. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Totti.
There
Eto'o.
will be 1 minute added
1
time.
minute to add according to the board. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Thuram gets it clear. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
The action has already started.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And that's gone loose.
Rummenigge. He's had a hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And it's Shevchenko. Hoisted in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he cuts out the supply.
Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play.
Messi! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira.
That is lovely.
And it's Messi. For Iniesta.
Might be... And Hullet!
Hullet might just make this.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chance! It's a goal! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Gilberto Silva.
And now the breakaway.
That's a little off target.
Nedved.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Hullet.
Tries to get it clear.
Roberto Carlos.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just doesn't...
Messi!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vieira.
Messi. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rummenigge. Iniesta.
Roberto Carlos.
And it's Iniesta. And it's Messi.
Played out to the right.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this is a great position.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bullet! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Pull it. Well, played right into his path.
Great hit! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's Messi.
Thuram.
Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2
Bullet.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hullet. Iniesta.
Real chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, And we hit half-time.
Japan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
For your safety.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Neymar, and it's Luis Suarez. Czech claims it. Iniesta. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. And here's it's Luis Suarez! He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Luis Suarez. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forwards and with intent. Nice physical challenge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
70,987.
Gilberto Silva, Iniesta. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's Xabi Alonso.
Shot at goal! Vieira. Aim forwards. Pull it. He can run onto that. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's got... And the shot! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And it's Iniesta. And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Maldini. Gently done. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Quality ball. And they can counter here. Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Luis Suarez! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Costa Curta cuts it out. Nicely aimed pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 25, Nedved. Number 22,
Oh, it's Sorlot.
Iniesta.
Excellent challenge there,
Number 20,
uncompromising.
Gullit.
And here's Suarez.
Number 17.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Eto. Number 23, Schneider.
Thuram.
Number 19,
He's going to be
Rico.
disappointed with that.
Number 7,
Varane. Now it's Eto.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Substitution. There will be
Sorlot.
1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And the shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the
Não
build-up.
precisa
It's
dar
easy to say,
escanteio não,
but
velho.
difficult to
Acabou,
stop it when
velho.
runs in behind are being made like that.
Desperate defending required here.
Ribery. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.
Caraca, vai só cara com o time bugado, vai se ferrar, mano. Ai, 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 cara.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
But if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Batistuta.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
It's Batistuta.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And here's Gerrard.
Maldini attempts a clearance. Great hit! Just off target.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. Thuram. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nielsen. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Iniesta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Hullet. Gilberto Silva. And here's Hullet. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Has a look and has a go. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gerrard. And it's Maradona. And it's Iniesta. Closing in on... There's the hit! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Ribery. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge. He's beaten the last man. Real chance here. Japan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rummenigge just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. Always onto this. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Davis. Gerrard.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ribery. Bullet! Danger averted for now.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Maradona. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through.
Japan are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Gilberto Silva. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rodri. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is a great pick out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's through here. And the counter can be on now for Japan. And he's lost his man here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Lovely feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk. Nedved. Hullet. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
And this is the big Messi!
Camisa 24.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Camisa 23.
And it's Ribery.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Maradona. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the out. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. Big chance!
Meu Deus do céu, velho.
That's a little off target.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly...
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already.
Gilberto Silva. Neymar.
Xabi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, smashing header!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lam. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Japan leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played. Rummenigge. Foot in. Gilberto Silva with a definite fell there.
Olha, que o nome do espaço do jogo destrói de novo, cara. Pelo amor de Deus, cara.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
Tries a shot! And it's in! AC Milan are all square.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, important interception.
Cleared without complication.
Almost half an hour in now. And it's Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Neymar
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Xabi Alonso stood up well to him there. Lam.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gilberto Silva. Gullit. Now the finish! Neymar. Gullit. Rummenigge. That's Vieira. Van der Ven. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Gullit. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Messi. It's a loose ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The most accurate pass. Deep into stoppage time. Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Now it's Neymar. Lahm gets into some space. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Japan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So once again, we're underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. The ball has bounced loose now. Japan are looking to go forward now. Xavi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He's gone forward. Vieira. Now Van der Ven. And it's Van Dijk. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Now it's Gullit. Gilberto Silva pinches it off him. Lahm.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Here's Vieira. Van der Ven. Header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He has found the way through. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this
Nossa,
time.
que emoção, velho.
And it's Lam. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Japan. Number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Iniesta. Number 20, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 23.
That was very necessary
Schneider.
and claimed
Number
it back
7,
swiftly.
Sirleaf. Number 19, Ribery.
Rummenigge.
Substitution.
Rummenigge. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Lam. Neymar. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitutions taking place.
Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Griezmann. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Oh, they could break here. Rummenigge, who's chosen to go back, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Lam.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ribery is looking to set free a runner. Schneider.
Oh, really
He's
well
found the
played.
way through. Showing good feet. He's got the shot away.
Has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Lahm. And it's Griezmann. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge. He's played him through. Oh, he's bustling. It's net! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Premio are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his...
Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That pass isn't the best. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rummenigge, he's away! Back in possession and ready to go again. Is there any... It's net! Goal! Japan! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been slung wide. Rummenigge. Pull it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's got the beating of his man. Adams.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference. And
Big header!
Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thuram makes the interception. And he was quick to react. Pedri, he has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Solot. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Adams cuts it out. Rodri. And it's Messi. Gilberto Silva. Nedved. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Nakata. Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. Nedved looking to add to his goal. Great hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Batistuta! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good spell of possession, this. Schneider. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Senhoras e senhores, só é permitido beber nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração. Substituição
And
no
we're
time do
underway again.
Grêmio. Camisa 7. Para a entrada do jogador.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gremio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sai da frente.
Rodri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in, surely! Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pull it. Rodri. Messi. And it's Pull it. Now it's Sorloth. Nakata.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Now it's Schneider. It's Xabi Alonso. Pull it. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth. Now it's Hullet. Adams cuts out the pass. Messi. Rodri. Pedri. And Batistuta! Hullet. Now it's Sorloth. That is good alertness. Messi. Pedri. Now it's Batistuta. Hullet. And it's Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He could be in here. That is a brilliant interception. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Sorloth. Decent hit! "75 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi running with the ball. And here's Batistuta. Sorloth. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Schneider. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. Nakata. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. No, he's not getting past him there. Messi. Passing nice and neat. Pedri. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. The action has already started. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
David Villa. That is a brilliant interception. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Villa did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Gilberto Silva. And here's Hullet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Hullet is behind this one. Rummenigge, shot a goal! Goal! Japan!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Sao Paulo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Rummenigge! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Costa Curta. Danielson.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
David Villa. Now it's Drogba. White. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ai, meu Deus, acabei esse jogo.
Rummenigge. Neymar. Costa Curta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gilberto Silva. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played towards the other side. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's whipped. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rummenigge. Messi. Now White. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram getting this one clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Iniesta. Iniesta carries the ball down the right. Neymar. Pinches it off him. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Drogba. Now it's Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Japan, they're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's got the shot away! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. Oh, what a ball he's in here. There's the shot. And more and more and more. And with that, he takes home the match ball. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Clinical. Drogba! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. He has found a way through. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Drogba! Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. A big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Danielson just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
David Villa looking for the run. Gilberto Silva cuts it out. That's been cut out, well played. Quality ball. Rummenigge. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Terrific header! Final touch was poor.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 21, camisa 2, camisa 19.
Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That is a great pick out. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass.
Camisa 24, camisa 17. Substituição em andamento.
It's a really well-measured ball. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Surlot. Aim forwards. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Surlot. Japan looking to pass their way through. And this is... It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Surlot. Schneider. Eto'o! No way through. Danielson, and the counter is on. Fiddles it through. Looking to go deep. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So is this the start of a comeback? Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe, chance! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Sao Paulo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure?
David Villa! That is decidedly lacking. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Eto'o is flagged offside.
White. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Maradona! That's
Mas
another
não,
shot!
cara do bagulho.
It's in! They
O que
have
aconteceu?
stolen
Meu
one half!
Deus!
Some
3 a
heroic
0.
goalkeeping,
O
but
que
even that
aconteceu?
couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really...
That's that, the end. Magic. What
Maldição,
a
velho.
magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
And after all of that, Jim, what do you think?
Ser amaldiçoado, velho. Se lascar. Como é que pode a praga do caralho dessa acontecendo? Eu sou amaldiçoado, velho. Maldição desgraçadas. Sai do pause, mano. Desgraçado. Verá.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but... And Hullet! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Can he put it away? It's in! Two, and we've barely begun here.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Hullet. He's played him through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, super find. Japan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Some really good ball movement. He's got the shot away! Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed in again. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, well played. Rummenigge. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Nedved. Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. And it's Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Now, can he find a finish? He can get that clear. But they've got it again. Guardiola. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Iniesta. And it's Hullet. And the finish! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Rummenigge! He scored! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Japan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hullet. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola. Oh, played right into his path. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Batistuta. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Hullet. He can run onto that. Caught offside that time. And it's Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Here's Nedved. Throw in. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Japan have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And we're off again.
Substitution.
Kimmich. Now it's Del Piero. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira makes the interception. Now it's Kimmich. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Climbs up big! He's put it wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Batistuta. Arsenal finding their passes. He's found a way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Nedved. Rummenigge. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. No way through. Now it's Nedved. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Kimmich. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a go! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. He could be in here. Iniesta. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.